Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday Night Football here on the Warrior Sports Network. Tonight, the Elberta Warriors travel to Satsuma to take on the Satsuma Gators. We're about 25 minutes away from kickoff, and we'd like to welcome you in to the Baldwin County Victory Polaris pregame show. I'm Tim Coleman, glad to be with you to do play-by-play tonight. I appreciated John Vickers taking care of the game last week. I was at home with my family who was under the weather, and I'm glad to be back in the booth tonight for a beautiful night of football here on the Gulf Coast. Satsuma has a beautiful stadium. We're playing tonight on AstroTurf, not real grass, against the Gators. Now, in your mind, you might think of the Gators as blue and orange and white, but these Gators are maroon, black, and white. And we'll be playing them in a Region 5A, Region 1 game tonight. Satsuma comes into the game with an 0-2 record. They started the season with a loss on the road against Citronelle, 36-14. And then last Friday night in their first home game, they lost to BC Rain here in Copeland Field, 35-7. Of course, Elberta has started the season 0-3. Both teams are hungry. They're looking for their first win of the season, on top of the fact that tonight is a region game. There's been a sense of urgency this week in the Elberta camp as Coach McDaniel and our coaches have been working a lot of hours and getting our kids prepared for this game tonight, because this is a very important game. There's no way to avoid that. You'll hear from Coach McDaniel in just a minute as he'll talk about the week of preparation and how they focused on getting better as a team. Tonight, Elberta needs a win, and we are looking forward to playing a good game against Satsuma. If you don't know where Satsuma is from Elberta, head over I-10 to Mobile, get on 65 North, and you'll go up and pass Saraland and Citronelle, and then you'll come to Satsuma. I'll be joined in just a few minutes by John Vickers, who will be doing color for us tonight. We appreciate Nathan Duckworth, who is doing all the controls and playing the music and getting all of our breaks in. And then James Baldwin will be helping us with the camera work tonight. It's our desire to give you the best footage and the best coverage that we can. We are happy to tell you that here in the Satsuma press box, we have some pretty good internet. Unless it drops or goes down, we should be able to bring you a smooth broadcast. We want to welcome you if you've joined us on the Elberta High School YouTube page, or you've joined us on the Mix LR app. We know we have some fans that sit in the stands and listen to the broadcast during the game. We're glad that you joined us as well. What a beautiful night it is weather-wise. The temperatures have dropped. It's low humidity. The sun is just beginning to set, and we have a beautiful scene for high school football tonight. As I look across the way, we have our Elberta High School band on the road, and they'll, of course, be adding to the game. I see Elberta Warrior fans filing into the stadium, as well as Satsuma fans, and it's going to be a great, great contest tonight. We want to thank all of our sponsors. We'll be playing several pieces during the broadcast tonight of those that make this broadcast possible, and we appreciate those that invest in Warrior Athletics. And again, our pregame show tonight is brought to you by the Baldwin County Victory Polaris. We're going to head now into the pregame show with Coach Nathan McDaniel. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. Welcome in to the Elberta Warrior pregame show, brought to you by Baldwin County Victory Polaris. It's the only certified Polaris dealership in Baldwin County, located on Highway 59 in Loxley. Jason Ward, Tim Ward, and all the good folks at Victory Polaris invite you to stop by and see their full line of new and used Razors, Rangers, and Sportsman ATVs. They offer a full line of ATV accessories and the ongoing service you need to maintain and keep your vehicle ready for those memorable, fun family adventures. Give them a call today, Baldwin County Victory Polaris at 251-964-2777. That's 251-964-2777. And tell them you heard this commercial on the Warrior Sports Network. Welcome into the Baldwin County Victory Polaris pregame show. I'm Tim Coleman, joined by Coach Nathan McDaniel. Coach, appreciate you spending a minute with us. Yeah. We're just a few minutes from kickoff in Satsuma, Alabama, our second region game of the year. Real quickly, a tough loss last week to Faith Academy.
Yeah, we've played some pretty good teams the last 3 weeks, I would think, and Faith obviously has had a tremendous program over the last few years, and last year made it to the fourth round of the playoffs, and we're a couple of points away from being in the state championship game. It's kind of a perfect storm. We come out for warm-ups, and a monsoon hits, and a lot of stuff you planned on doing during the game, you had to kind of scrap it, and they got Shamar James on their side, who's a Florida commit, and several other guys who are going to be Division I players, and they're a reason why they're the number 3, number 4 team in the state of Alabama, and elite teams like that, when they come play a game against a program like ours that's starting off, they did what elite teams are supposed to do, and so I feel like we got a little bit overwhelmed, in the very beginning, got overwhelmed by the speed of the game a little bit, and we just didn't play very well, I thought even against Gulf Shores, even though the talent they've got over there and the prospects they have over there, I thought we played really well in the game, and that's the most frustrating thing for a coach is regardless of who you're playing, control the things that you can control. There's nothing you can do about Shamar James. He's a 6'4" wide receiver going to play in the SEC. You can't do anything about that, but you can control the way that you play. And I didn't think we played very well. And that was the most frustrating thing for me. If they beat us because they're better than us, then so be it. But don't beat them. The number one rule in our program is don't beat yourself. In all aspects of life, never beat yourself. And I felt like we did that last week. I was very displeased with the way we played.
So our first 3 games, we had Division I talent on the other side. And, again, I understand where you're coming from as our coach. We want to play to our level of skill and discipline. Sure. Although we've played against some good talent, and 100%. we're playing against a team this week, Satsuma, that's another division game. Yeah. At this level, Coach, speed and strength is important. Mm-hmm. And I know we're developing, and in the off season, you're able to hit the weight training and athletic training a little more. What does that look like during a season in a typical week? Yeah,
so normally during the off season, we do a split 4 workout where you lift Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a lot of speed and flexibility training, and then Thursday and Fridays is another heavy lift day. During the season, a lot of people go 2 days a week. We go 3 days a week during the season. We don't view that as a maintenance phase. We can't afford at this point to view it as a maintenance phase. We have to get stronger as the year goes on, just because they've been so far behind. And so, we spend 3 days a week in the weight room. Typically on a normal year, we bring them in on Sundays. We're trying something a little bit different this year where we're not bringing the kids in on Sundays. We used to lift Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But we're really not bringing them in Sundays this year, trying to give our coaches more time to prepare on Sundays. A lot of times on Sundays when you bring the kids in, you feel rushed trying to get the game plan in. And so a lot of stuff we're trying to do, and a lot of it honestly has to do with technology now. I mean, every kid has access to the film. They have access to the notes that we can put in there. And so we lift Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And actually our younger kids actually lift on Fridays too. The ones who play in the games, when they go to the pregame meal or whatever, the younger kids, we put them in the weight room, so they're actually gaining a lift on game day. Because they're probably not going to play a whole lot that night, so they're actually gaining that lift on Friday as well. So, but typically we're 3 days a week during the season.
Gotcha. Coach, talk a little bit about Nick Thrift and what he's meant to the team this year.
Man, Nick is just he's everything you want in a football player. He really is. He's hard nosed. He never stops. It doesn't matter what the score is. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. He's going to give you everything he's got on every single play. A lot like Nate Steiner. Nick has just done a tremendous job to this point. First year really playing running back. He was an H-back tight end the last couple of years, and this is first year playing running back. But he's taken that role and run with it, literally and figuratively. But really proud of him, not just on the field, but just the person that he is off the field. He's a great teammate. He's a great kid. Comes from a great family, and we're blessed to have him.
I know, Coach, you're focused right now on our team, playing better, execution. But in the big picture, tonight is a really important game as we keep moving in the region. for what might be down the road as we continue to build. Talk just a little bit about this game and the keys to success tonight in winning this region game.
Well, it's kind of like we told the kids when they came in Monday for practice. It was Labor Day, so we brought them in early Monday morning. And this game has nothing to do with who we're playing. It has everything to do with us. You know what I mean? Satsuma is struggling a little bit, and you know, they haven't even really played the teams that we've played to this point, the type of teams that we've played, and so they're struggling. And so, you know, but we can't focus on that, whether it's Satsuma or whether it's Faith Academy or whether it doesn't matter, St. Paul's. The focus has to be on you and how we play. You know what I mean? And so that's what we told them the other day. I said, if you go out and you treat every play like it has a life of its own, and that individual play is the end of the universe for you, and then the next play is the same exact thing, don't even worry about the scoreboard. If you do that every single play and you do it the way you're supposed to do it and you do it the way you're coached to do it, the scoreboard will take care of itself. And we're going to look up at the end of the night and it's going to be a good night. If you don't do that, then you're going to be in a dogfight. You know what I mean? And so, you know, we're excited about getting back out there and playing. This is a huge game. It's a region game. You know, the three out of the next four games are going to decide our playoff hunt. You know what I mean? So if we come out and play the way we're capable of playing, I feel like we're going to have a pretty good night. If not, we're going to be in a dogfight, and we don't want that. We want to put this thing away and be you know, be 1-1 in our region.
You're listening to the Baldwin County Victory Polaris pregame show. Coach, thank you for spending a few minutes with us.
Yeah.
We're excited about the kickoff. In just a few minutes, you're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, Slingshot Roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
We'd like to thank Coach McDaniel for joining us for the Baldwin County Victory Polaris pregame show, brought to you every week by the good folks up in Loxley, Alabama, Highway 59. Head on up there for all your ATV needs. There's service, there's new models, anything you need related to Polaris, you can find there at Baldwin County Victory Polaris. We appreciate Jason Ward, Tim Ward, and all the good folks up there sponsoring Warrior football and our pregame show tonight. We are about 11 minutes and 30 seconds from the kickoff as we look around the stadium tonight. A really neat setup here at Satsuma for us. A nice press box that we're in. We have our own room, so we're able to set up our control panels and be able to be isolated and focus on what we're doing. We are blessed to have an air conditioner behind us. John talked just a minute about the glorious blessing of air conditioning in the press box.
I'm glad we're going to have another game. We're going to be able to be comfortable. Of course, we have air conditioning at home. It's really nice whenever that is here on the road. These are beautiful facilities here in Satsuma. Of course, the press box is nice if we're looking out on the field. The field is a turf surface, so it may look a little bit fast tonight as our guys are out here playing. Certainly glad to be on a turf field after we have been playing in the rain the last couple of weeks. Hopefully that will help us out tonight.
When I was roaming the sidelines there a little bit ago on the Elberta sideline, one of our managers said, yes, no muddy uniforms tonight. So they were happy about that. Beautiful stands here, new stadium, nice bleachers in the center of the field just in front of us. There are, of course, backed seats, several rows of that, all the way up in front of the press box. I noticed that they do the same thing we've done at John T. Cobb. Their stadium speakers are mounted on the light poles on each end of the stadium, just like us. And then across the way, they do have a visitor side. And we look over there. We've got a decent group of Warrior fans over there ready to cheer. We've got our cheerleaders down in the north end zone, and then the Elberta High School band across the way. Our ROTC members from Satsuma High School are making their way to midfield. And I see down to my left, the Satsuma band is kind of getting in position. I think here in just a minute, we are going to have the playing and maybe the singing of the national anthem. When that's finished, we'll come back and give you some starting lineups and tell you about some personnel changes that we're going to see tonight in the game. Be a little bit different. We've got some players that are going to be playing on both sides of the ball, and we'll be talking about that during the game. Coach McDaniel told us that's a decision the coaches made on Sunday afternoon, and we'll be seeing some of our defensive players getting some action in on the offensive side. The Warrior coaches tonight are wearing black pants with white shirts and black hats, and they are spreading out and making their way across the field. Some of them are coming up into the press box with us, and they'll be doing some play calling and spotting up here with us. The home team locker room is in the south end zone behind the concession stand. Again, a very nice campus here at Satsuma. They have a track all the way around the field. They have a beautiful brick concession stand. So Satsuma, the captains, are coming to our right from the south with one of the referees making their way to midfield and walking across the back of the end zone in the north. There are 4 captains tonight for Elberta, and they're making their way to the other side of the field. In just a minute, we'll be having the coin toss. We're going to take a quick break, about 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We'll just take a 30-second break, and we'll be back for the national anthem here on the Warrior Sports Network.
Hey, Warrior Nation, this is Jamie Jones with Ultimate Landscapes. I'm a local landscaper that specializes in both commercial and residential landscape, irrigation, and hardscapes, as well as sports turf installation and maintenance. If we can be of any help to you, give us a call or check us out on our Facebook page. I'm very excited to see our town coming together and supporting our Elberta football program under the Friday Night Lights. Coach McDaniel and his staff are doing a tremendous job with this program, and I'm excited to see what the future holds at Elberta High School. Go Warriors!
Welcome back in to Copeland Field, Satsuma High School. At this time, all of the fans are standing to their feet, and the members of the color guard are making their way across the field. So we'll go silent here for just a minute and allow you to listen to our public address announcer and then tonight to the Star Spangled Banner.
Let us be reminded tonight of the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attack on America. Please join me in a moment of silence for those who lost their lives on that day. Thank you. The national anthem will now be presented by the Spirit of Satsuma.
Great job tonight by the Satsuma Band playing the national anthem for us. I hope you're able to hear just a few moments of silence as we remember tomorrow being the 20th anniversary of 9/11, a tragic day for our country, and we do not forget all the men and women who lost their life that day, and we certainly tip our hat and give honor to the men and women who serve in our military and have given their lives for the freedom that we enjoy. May we never, ever take that for granted. The captains are making their way to midfield now for the coin toss. Satsuma sending out two captains on their side tonight. Number 7, Devin Stanley, who I believe will be the starting quarterback for them, and then number 10, Baylor Sullivan, 5'10" wide receiver. Both of them are seniors for Satsuma. As I look across the way, it's a long way over there, but it looks like our captains tonight are led by Hunter Powers, our quarterback. I see him over there. I see Jared Freilich. And then I'll have to tell you in just
Benjamin Cozon and Nathan Clark in as captains tonight for Elberta.
So we're sending 4 out, and Satsuma's sending 2. The Gators are gathering up in the south end zone to run out, and our Elberta Warriors are across the field. They're bunched up together, and our cheerleaders have a sign for them to run through onto the field. The teams are shaking hands at midfield, and the head referee is, of course, giving instructions about the coin toss. As you know, when you're on the road, you are given the privilege of calling heads or tails, and then once you win the toss, you can make a decision about whether you want to receive the kick or you want to kick off to the other team. Beautiful night. Weather will not be an issue. So sometimes on a coin toss, you decide by which way the wind's blowing or if it's raining, what you're going to do. But it is absolutely perfect tonight. I don't see the trees moving around the stadium. The humidity is low, and it is a beautiful, beautiful night for football. Fans are still filing in. Satsuma students running out on the field, creating a run-through for their guys. And as we look at midfield, the head referee, who I believe is, he's saying that Satsuma won the toss, but they have deferred. So that means Elberta will get to take the ball first. We'll take the ball first on offense. John, it'd be great if we could come out, establish ourselves, put a drive together, and get some points to start this game.
Absolutely. Just like Coach McDaniel was telling us in the pregame show, we'd love to see our Warriors come out and strike first and set the tempo for the game tonight here in Satsuma.
After the toss,
Elberta is going to be receiving the kickoff on the north end zone. This field is a north to south field, and we will be driving south towards Mobile tonight as our Warriors come out and receive the kickoff.
John, as I mentioned earlier at the start of the broadcast, there is a sense of urgency. There is. In this Elberta program, our coaches do not like to lose. They like to win. They want to win. And they have put in a lot of work and a lot of time to get these kids ready, to get them prepared and get them motivated. Some lineup changes a little bit tonight. We're going to see some guys playing on offense as the Elberta band begins to play. And the Elberta Warriors are making their way onto the field. Across the way, Satsuma coming to the sideline just in front of us. And how cool is that? They're shooting fireworks in the north end zone as both bands are playing. And, man, this is great. Friday night football, we are blessed to be able to play. And these kids are blessed to be able to participate in an Alabama High School Athletic Association event like this. So coming out on offense tonight, again, a little bit of a change. We'll see Hunter Powers at quarterback, Caleb Osler at fullback. Nate Thrift will be playing a athlete, versatile role, H-back, running back as well. We're going to see Seth Sims tonight on offense as a wide receiver. We're also going to see Nate Steiner tonight for the first time, who's going to come in and play kind of an H-back kind of a role. We're going to move some of our defensive guys over to offense. Our offensive line tonight is led by Levi Waller, Lane Comstock, Kason White, Hagen Schlottman, and then Hayden Henson. We're getting set to kick again. Satsuma is kicking off to our Warriors. Kicking off for Satsuma will be number 24, Alan Beatty. He is a 6-foot senior. He'll be booting the ball right in front of us, right on the 40-yard line. Here's the kick. It's a high kick, and it's fielded by Holden Crook at about the 15, the 20, the 25. He's got a big hole up the middle. He's loose. 40, 45, 50. Opening kickoff. 40, 45, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Warriors!
What a return, Holden Crook to the house, opening kickoff. Hey, we were just talking about wanting to see the Warriors strike first. How about that on the opening kickoff?
There was some great blocking up the middle of the field, and the middle opened up. You could have driven a Mack truck through it, and Holden hit the hole, and before I knew it, he was at the 50. I'm not even sure I had time to get all my numbers right as he was running down the field. But 15 seconds into the game, and we're on the board, lining up for a Brandon Williams extra point. Hunter Powers with the hold, the snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it is good. How about that, folks? 11 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Elberta Warriors 7, Satsuma 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Jerry Young. Usually when you see or hear me, I'm talking high school sports, but today I want to talk to you about something much more important: dementia. Dementia affects millions of people, and young onset dementia is rising at an alarming rate. But now there's help. The Care and Thrive Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides strategies for living with dementia. Visit their website today for helpful information that can make a difference. careandthrive.org.
I told Coach McDaniel and Coach Davis that I've been rested up the last couple of weeks, saving my voice, and I wanted to call some touchdowns tonight. And Coach Davis said, we're going to give you something to cheer about tonight. And on the first play of the game, the opening kickoff, we take it back about 85 yards for a touchdown. Elberta leads 7-0. As we're set to kick off, Brandon Williams is our kickoff man. There's one receiver deep for Satsuma. Two more players at the 20-yard line. Let's see where Brandon kicks it. Down the middle of the field. It's fielded about the 15-yard line by number 8, Deshaun Winston. He's to the outside. He's brought down. He is brought down at the 23-yard line. Nice tackle over there by number 30 for Elberta. That's Aiden Fremantle. Nice coverage on the kick, and so Satsuma will get the ball 1st and 10 on their first offensive possession of the game at their 23-yard line. Defensively across the front, I see Wesley Casey, I see Preston Bennett, I see Jared Freilich, and I see number 10, Lowen Toes. Empty set in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. A throw into the flat to number 22. He's hit initially at the 25, but he gets away from Nick Thrift, and he makes it out to the 31-yard line before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 8. We had him after about a 2-yard gain, but he got away, and that'll bring up 2nd down and a long 2. Satsuma in the shotgun formation, 1 back to the left, 3 receivers to the right. It's a handoff to number 22, and he's caught in the backfield, and he is dropped. He is dropped for a loss back at the 28-yard line over there on the left side. Aiden Stewart, Preston Bennett. A couple of the defensive backs came in on the tackle and dropped him for at least a 2-yard loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and 4 from the 29. Here we go. First 3rd down of the game. 3 receivers to the left for Satsuma. And we jump off sides. Satsuma has obviously watched the film. We have had an Achilles heel in the first 3 games of jumping off sides. And on a 3rd down and 4, we are going to, it looks like, get an offsides penalty against Elberta. Referees are talking about it. Head referee comes over toward us and says dead ball, offsides on the defense. And that's a 5-yard penalty out to the 34-yard line. And that will give Satsuma their first down of the game.
That took quite a bit of time for the officials to get the ball moved. The chain gang's getting set. Satsuma gets a first down. Of course, our eyes are going to be on number 22, Matthew Zybach. He's been the only ball carrier. He was the first receiver who caught the pass. He also had that run and play around the right side just a couple of minutes ago.
Tyshawn Washington and Seth Sims are right in front of us. There's two receivers out here to the left. They're in coverage. Here's a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's met right at the 35-yard line and drugged down. We'll give him a 2-yard gain on that. But Preston Bennett grabbed him around the waist along with Aiden Fremantle and put him on the ground. After a 2-yard gain, it'll be 2nd and 8.
Devin Stanley is getting his play in. He's getting his offense set up as our defense is moving around a little bit. It looks like we're going to have some pressure coming in on this play. Stanley goes back to the line and is communicating. Oh, there's a shift.
3 receivers to the left. Quarterback is by himself in the backfield. It's a hitch pass out into the flat, and the Warriors there in good coverage. Catch made by number 9,
Braden Williams. That was one of the numbers that we got just before the game.
So that pass is complete out to the 38-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 for the Gators. Single running back to his left. Stanley has 3 receivers to his right. He's getting the signal from the sideline. Putting both hands upon his head. Audible. Here we go. 3rd and 6. He's back to pass. And we're after him. We get him in the backfield and bring him down. Yes, sir, Caleb Osler. Great job, Jared Freilich. That is a quarterback sack all the way back to the 33-yard line. And that is a stop by the Elberta defensive unit. And that'll bring up 4th down and 11. 4th and 11 for Satsuma. They're lining up. And we jump off sides. Come on, guys. 4th and 11. And we jumped across the ball. And so that's going to give them 5 yards, but it's still going to be 4th and 6. It'll be interesting here, John. They were in a normal formation. They were not in punt formation. I would not be surprised if they didn't try to do another fake hard count here to see if they can get 5 more, right? And we jump again, but we don't get across the line. Here we go. Now he's going to drop. There we go. Come on, guys. We're going to punt it away. They're going to drop back into punt formation. Devin Stanley is the punter as well. Olden Crook is deep to receive. Snap, kick, it's away. That's Seth Sims actually back there to receive. And Satsuma downs the ball just inside the 30-yard line. No, he's actually going to mark it up at about the 31-yard line. And so Elberta will take over there on our first offensive possession. I know, John, that's been something that Coach McDaniel has been really just beside himself about, is these needless penalties of jumping off sides and not being disciplined. Thankfully, it didn't cost us a series there, and Satsuma has to punt the ball away. And here we are, 1st down. Hunter Powers in the shotgun. Tyshawn Washington in motion. It's a fumble on the ground. We pick it up anyway. And Nick Thrift's got it across the 35 to the 36. Miscommunication there on the snap. We had a runner in motion. Tyshawn Washington came in motion. The ball was snapped. It looked like it didn't get off the ground. And so Nick Thrift just scooped it up and took off running. And fortunately for us, he picked up about 5 yards on 1st down.
Anytime you get positive yardage on a busted play is good news. And we're here at 2nd and 4.
Hunter in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He runs it up the middle. He's across the 40, just across the 40. And that will be a pickup of about 4. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1.5. We'll say 3rd and 1.5. The nose of the football is right on the 40, and we've got to get up over the 41, about the 41.5 for a 1st down. Here we go, shotgun, Hunter Powers. He's rolling out to his right. He throws, it's complete. It's complete to Seth Sims out in the flat. He catches it at the 47-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Elberta Warriors. Hunter Powers got hit after he threw the ball. Got hit pretty good and knocked to the ground, but he got back up. Seth Sims carries it to the 48.
Nate Steiner is in on the left side as the tight end. It's his first time to be on our offensive side. Good to see Nate out here.
Tyshawn Washington in motion. It's a jet sweep to him. He's running, and there's a host of Gators there to stop him. He loses about 1 yard. He loses about one. That was just a jet sweep by Tyshawn Washington. Hunter took the ball, handed it to him, and Tyshawn was trying to get to that left edge, but a host of Gators were there, and they drop him for a 1 yard loss. That'll be second down and 11.
Tim, I don't know if you're seeing this on the offensive line, but we've had several pancake blocks tonight. Just a second ago, Hagen Schlotman had somebody on the ground. Good to see our big guys up front.
Whistles on the field. Head referee's going to say timeout. It's our midway point of the first quarter where we're going to hydrate, and so we'll take a break. There's actually 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Your score, the Elberta Warriors 7, Satsuma 0. You're listening to the Warriors Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Elberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Elberta because we love Elberta, and we're proud to support our Elberta Warriors.
Hunter Powers in the shotgun. He takes the snap. It's a little bit high. He throws the ball out in the flat. It's complete. That's Nate Steiner coming in motion, rolling out into the flat. Hunter kind of bobbled the ball, got his composure, and threw the ball to Nate. That's his first catch of the season. Again, I mentioned we're going to move some defensive players over to the offensive side as well tonight. Nice completion there by Nate. He carries it down to the Satsuma 46-yard line. We've got third down and 4. Third and 4. 2 receivers to the right, single back. Hunter's going to throw the ball. He throws it out in the flat again. It's complete. This time to Seth Sims. Seth catches the ball. He's down inside the 40 to the 37, I believe, is where they're going to mark it. And that's enough for a first down for the Warriors. So you can see how we're mixing in some of our defensive skill players and using them on offense. Seems to be working well. We're in business at the Satsuma 37. Hunter in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. And the give is to Nick Thrift. He gets back to the 35 and down to the 34. Nick seemed to be running for his life there as he was hemmed up in the backfield, but he got away nonetheless and picked up 3 yards on the carry down to the 34, 2nd and 7.
Nick running the ball hard there. It took about 5 Gators to ultimately pull him down. That was a gain of about 4 on that play. See our Warriors moving around the field.
No huddle for Elberta. They're getting the play from the sideline. Hunter has been in the shotgun. Nick Thrift is back there with him. And we've got 2 receivers out to the left. Nate Steiner's going out, but the give's to Nick Thrift, and he's met at the 35, and he kind of wrestles his way down. Inside the 34, there's a penalty marker, though, on the field. And the line judge over there in front of our coaching staff is coming across to give us a penalty. Let's see what it is here. He's talking to the head referee, and head referee's coming toward us. And he says it's going to be a face mask against Satsuma. And I think he said a 5-yard incidental face mask. I thought he held up his hand for 5. We'll see here. 30. Yep, it's going to be a 5-yard face mask. So we're going to get second down again, but the ball's moved down now almost to the 20, we'll say the 27 and a half. So we're going to have 2nd down and 1.
When Nick was coming around that left tackle, we saw where that face mask happened. It looked like he was just kind of lowering his head, but that was a face mask.
Here we go. Hunter gives the ball. Nick Thrift up the middle. He's got a hole. He's down to the 25, just inside the 25, and that's enough for a 1st down. 1st down for the Warriors. Nick Thrift right off left guard, between our left guard and our center. Lane Comstock and Kason White. Nice blocking their guys to open up the hole, and we're in business at the Satsuma 25. Hunter getting the play from Coach Davis. Nick is standing to his right. 2 receivers lined up to the right. Here we go. Hunter keeps it. He's going to throw it. Seth Sims at the 20. He spins and gets away. He's at the 18, 17. A host of Gators are there. They wrestle him down at about the 17-yard line, it looked like, from here. And that's a nice pickup of about 7. No, they're going to mark him at the 19. Wow.
There's an injured Gator on the field. Looks like he's in some pain.
I know these referees do their best, but they shorted us about 2 yards on that play. Seth spun away at the 19 and got down to about the 17, and they've marked the ball at the 19. Nonetheless, 2nd down. 2nd down and about 3. Nick to Hunter's left. It's a high snap, and Hunter keeps it. He's loose to the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Hunter Powers, touchdown! Touchdown, Hunter Powers. He took a high snap. I don't know if it was a broken play or if it was designed to be a quarterback keeper, but he went around left end. He had some great blocking over there on the left side of the line and from our left receiver, and he takes it right into the end zone, and Elberta is leading 13-0.
I don't know if that was a busted play or not, but he certainly kept his cool just around that left end. In for the score. It's going to be 13 Elberta, 0 for Satsuma.
Brandon Williams with that extra point. It's up, and it is
no good.
No good. He missed it, pushed it off to the left just a little bit, but nonetheless, Elberta takes a 13-0 lead. 1 minute, 52 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
We are back to Copeland Field, Satsuma High School, Satsuma, Alabama. Our Elberta Warriors are leading 13-0 in the 1st quarter. Robertsdale, who we played a couple of weeks ago in Spanish Fort, are tied up 7-7 in the 1st quarter. St. Paul's, just down the road, is leading UMS Wright 7-0. They also are in the 1st quarter. Here we go. We're set to kick. Brandon Williams set to kick to the Gators. And Elberta will get set to go back on defense. Deep to receive for Satsuma is number 8, Deshaun Winston. It's a short kick, and a fair catch is called by Satsuma. Number 22, Matthew Zebach, at about the 32, 33-yard line. He just did a fair catch there. We decided to pooch kick it. Looks like we've got a penalty flag across the way. Right at the 50-yard line. Head referee is saying there's no flag. He waved the flag off, so that fair catch will stand. Satsuma will take over on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
Our Warriors coming out tonight, moving the football up and down the field. What a start to the game. Seeing Holden Crook bring that back to the house, then the Hunter Powers score. Here we are on defense as Satsuma takes over.
Satsuma is in the shotgun. One running back to the right. Here's a jet sweep to number 3. He's trying to spread the play out, but we're there. The Elberta Warriors drop him for a loss at the 30-yard line.
Lowen Taves in there on the stop for the Warriors. That was Micah Benson. He took that jet sweep out and just didn't have anywhere to go. The Warriors all over on coverage on that play.
It's looking like the jet sweep may not work tonight. That was number 3, Micah Benson, on that carry, and he's dropped for a 3-yard loss. 3 receivers out to the left, a tight end to the right. For number 7, Devon Stanley. He's getting the play from the sideline. 2nd and 13 from the 30. Here's the snap. He's going to throw it. He's looking down the sideline. There's nobody there. A penalty flag comes flying in. I think they're going to get us for pass interference. The receiver to the far left, number 17, Zach Lamar, he took off down the field, and I think Seth Sims might have held him up a little bit because the ball went sailing down the left side, and there was no one there, but we have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call is.
The officials are talking about that. I thought Tyshawn Washington was about to pull up and catch that pass. They're still having a conversation at midfield.
Illegal use of the hands against Elberta is declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer. So I wasn't watching on the back end of the play, or I was watching the back end of the play, was not watching the quarterback. And they're going to hit Elberta with a roughing the passer for hitting Devin Stanley late. Satsuma will accept that penalty, and the ball will come out to the 45-yard line, and that comes with an automatic first down with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Devin Stanley in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's met immediately. He gets across the 45 to the 47. They're pushing and driving, and we don't get him down to about the 49. We had a hold of him about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, but he just got up in the middle of that line, and his offensive line helped him push. They picked up about 4 yards on first down.
Just saw Hagen Schlottman coming to sub in on defensive line.
Comes a man in motion on the jet sweep, quarterback keep. He's up the middle, and he's loose again. And he gets down to about the 46-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 5. Quarterback, just a straight quarterback keeper right off center, off right tackle. And he gets loose and is down to about the 46, 47-yard line. We'll have 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for Satsuma. They are in Warrior territory. And that will bring the first quarter to a close. When we come back, Satsuma will have 3rd and 2 from the Elberta 47 at the end of the first quarter. Your Elberta Warriors 13, the Satsuma Gators 0. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
We're back live, 3rd down and 2 from the Elberta 47. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's loose. He had a big hole, 40, 35. He's still running, 30. And we drag him down at about the 24-yard line. That was a 23-yard pickup by Devin Stanley.
Lowen Taves on the stop for the Warriors. finally bringing Stanley down.
He found a hole right up the middle and got loose, and before we could get him on the ground, they're in business at our 24-yard line. 3 receivers out here in front of us to the right. Stanley is in the shotgun. He audibles, claps his hand, and then looks to the sideline for the play. He has 1 running back to his left. Here we go. First down. Here's the snap. He's going to throw it. He's rolling out toward us to the right. He's under pressure. He throws it, and the ball's knocked down. Nice coverage there by the Elberta Warriors, number 15. That's Eli Saffel. He jumped in front of the ball, knocked it down at about the 22. Pass goes incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 24.
I know exactly what Stanley was thinking when he looked up. He saw Preston Bennett coming at him, too. He was headed toward the sideline trying to just get the ball off.
The clock's running on an incomplete pass. All right, here we go. Play clock is at 6. Satsuma, jet sweep, quarterback keeper up the middle. He's loose again. We jump on him and tackle him at about the 20. There is a
Stop made by number 1, Jason Sims.
penalty marker on the field. Penalty marker on the field. The line judge again is coming across from the Elberta sideline to talk to the head referee, and the head referee's walking toward us. Illegal formation against Satsuma. So that play's going to come back. That play's going to come back from the original line of scrimmage at the 24, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and that'll move it back out to the 29. All right. Coach McDaniel saying back them up, back them up, back them up. 5-yard penalty. Ball goes down at the 29. It'll be 2nd down and 15. 2nd and 15 after the illegal formation call. It looked like they had 2 running backs in front of the quarterback, and the tight end on the left side was not up on the line of scrimmage, and that's an illegal formation. And so that'll cost the Gators 5 yards. Here we go. Clock's running again. Here's quarterback keeper. He's rolling to his right. He's looking downfield. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's complete. He throws it. It's complete. Down to the 22-yard line. And that's one of the captains for Satsuma, number 10, Baylor Sullivan, 5'10 senior. He catches it at the 22. They're going to mark it at the 21. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for Satsuma. 9:56 to go here in the 2nd quarter. They get to play from the sideline. Hayden back, he's going to pass. He lobs it up to the right side, and the ball falls incomplete. They tried to snap it quick, and we kind of jammed them on the line of the scrimmage with strength. We didn't hold, but pass interference. But they tried to throw the ball to the corner of the end zone, and the Satsuma Gator receiver didn't even make it down there. We almost intercepted it out of bounds.
Eli Saffel was chasing that out of bounds, and that throw was just a little bit closer in bounds. We would have had a turnover.
So number 24, Alan Beatty, comes on for Satsuma. He's going to try a 38-yard field goal. They're lined up. Here's the snap. Here's the placement. There's the kick. It's up in the air. It's long enough, and it is good. Good. 38-yard field goal by Alan Beatty gets the Satsuma Gators on the board with 9:48 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Elberta leads 13-3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Give Satsuma some credit. They take the ball and drive it down and kick a 38-yard field goal to get on the board here in the second quarter. Elberta with a 10-point lead now, 13-3. Beatty set to kick off. Looks like he's in maybe an onside kick formation. He's very close to the ball. We'll see what he does here. And he kicks the ball. It's a high kick. No, he's kicking it deep. And we filled the ball at about the 10-yard line. That looks like Seth Sims at the 15, at the 20. He slips down. He slips down at the 20-yard line. He was trying to cut back across the field toward us, and he slipped and fell. We're going to mark him just up over the 20, or right at the 20, and Elberta will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. Thanks again to all of our sponsors as we play our commercials tonight. We appreciate everyone making this broadcast possible. We're glad you could join us. We know some of you were not able to make the trip to Satsuma. Some of our players and families will watch this game later, and we're certainly happy to bring you the broadcast every Friday night. Here we go. Warriors set from their own 20. Handoff to Nick Thrift. He's loose. He's across the 20. And if he could have gotten away from that one guy, he'd have been running probably still. He makes it out to the 22. Oh, it's Caleb Osler. And he makes it out to the 22-yard line. And he picks up 2 yards there on 1st down.
A little bit of a corner blitz there. They just zoned in on the quarterback there, so they were chasing Hunter Powers, but he handed it off to Caleb Osler, able to get just a couple of yards there on 1st down.
Coach Davis is really doing a great job mixing up the plays. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back. Hunter Powers is going to keep it up the middle, and he's driving and pushing. I don't know why there was a whistle. He wasn't on the ground. Our line was pushing him, but nonetheless, they blew the whistle, blew it dead at the 23. And that'll only be a pickup of 1. Pickup of 1. Now we've got 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 from the 23. Opportunity for Satsuma to get a stop here. Hunter's going to throw it. He lobs it out in the flat, and the ball is dropped. Ball is dropped. He tried to get the ball to, looks like Caleb Osler over there coming out of the backfield, and Caleb dropped the ball at about the 22, and so that'll be an incomplete pass as the clock continues to run after an incomplete pass, and we're going to punt the ball away. I didn't know the clock was supposed to run on an incomplete pass. Did you?
I didn't, but hey, you learn something new every day.
And now the head official says we've got timeout. Elberta calls a timeout on the field. Our Warriors begin tonight a 3-game road stretch. Tonight we play Satsuma here in Mobile. Next Friday night we play BC Rain away. And then the following Friday night, we play St. Michael's, I believe, on the road.
That's right, St. Michael's.
Three road games in a row before we come back home. Then we have an off week and then a Thursday night game, I believe. Or Thursday night game, then an off week. And so the next 2 Friday nights we'll be on the road, and we look forward to bringing you the broadcast. We've got a decent crowd across the way over there, our Elberta Warriors, and so we're glad many of our fans were able to make the trip. Here we go. Jared Freilich's going to punt it away. He's standing at about his 12, and he punts the ball straight up in the air, and the ball bounces at about the 40, and it's going to come dead there. Satsuma is going to start with some incredible field position. So that was about a 17-yard punt. That will come dead at the 40-yard line, and Satsuma will take over there 1st and 10. I know our coaches are over there going, guys, we've got to ride the crest of momentum, right? Don't let them back in the game. They've got a field goal, and now we've given them the ball at their 40. This defense needs a big stop here. Here we go. Devin Stanley's in the backfield by himself. He's carried a lot of the load tonight, just running the ball. Quarterback keepers, here he goes again. He's spreading out to the left, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and maybe gets a yard, maybe, as he tried to string the play out over to the left. A host of Warriors met him there and dropped him at the 39, and that'll be 2nd down and 9.
Our defensive ends are doing a great job tonight of containment. as they're able to keep the Satsuma quarterbacks and running backs inside.
Satsuma running players on and off the field. Stanley checking the play, getting everybody set. There's 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Here he goes. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. No, sir. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. It looks like to me Satsuma is going to really rely on the feet of Devin Stanley. It worked on that last drive, but the Warriors have been ready. Now we've got 3rd down, 3rd and 8 from the 38. Come on, Warriors. We need to stop. Let's make them punt it, and let's not jump offside on a fake count. Here we go. We're in the shotgun. Stanley looking to the sideline. He's got 2 receivers to the right. He's got an H-back to his right and a running back to his right. 1 receiver to the left. The play is set. Here we go. He's going to drop back and pass. He's going to just throw it down the field. He's got a receiver there. It's just a little bit too long. He leads him a little bit too far, and the ball falls incomplete in the end zone, and that'll bring up 4th down and 8. 4th down and 8 at the Warrior 38-yard line.
Good coverage there by Brody Kane, one of our cornerbacks, doing a great job covering Micah Benson there. That was just a fade route. They were looking for the corner of the end zone, and Stanley overthrew Benson there.
All right, don't jump off sides. 4th and 8. Make them punt it. They're going to try to do the hard count. No, they're going to drop back and punt it. Let's see. You think they're going to go for it? No, they're going to say timeout. Timeout. 6:07 to go here in the second quarter. Satsuma's got 4th and 8. They're going to talk about it when we come back. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
One of our favorite places for lunch in town is the Elberta Sandwich Company. Come on down and try their famous Warrior Sandwich. The Elberta Sandwich Company is located at County Road 20 and Mifflin Road. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 3. The Elberta Sandwich Company is proud to support our Elberta Warriors. Call in lunch to the office at 251-979-4020. That's 251-979-4020.
Down south of town in Mifflin, the Elberta Sandwich Shop. John, you've been there a few times and had the Warrior Special. What else have you had there?
Absolutely. I think they've got a good Reuben down there, if my memory serves me right. It's always a good day when we get to go have lunch at the Elberta Sandwich Company.
Appreciate our sponsors for sponsoring the broadcast tonight. Satsuma is back from the timeout, and they are in punt formation. Doesn't mean they're going to punt it, but they're at least in punt formation. Again, their quarterback is also their punter. That's number 7, Devin Stanley. And let's see what happens here. Here's the snap, and here's the kick. He does kick it away. He angles it to the right side. The ball bounces at the 5, the 3, the 2, the 1, and it goes in the end zone. The ball bounces into the end zone. It looked very scary there for a minute. I thought they were going down it at the 1 or the 2, but it took an extra hop and rolled into the end zone. And so with 5:55 to go in the second quarter, it's an opportunity, John, for the Warriors to get reset here. And let's get back to moving the ball down the field like we did before. Let's not get behind on the chains. Let's not get silly penalties. Let's block, move the ball, and go down and get some points.
That's right. We need Hunter to lead our offense here. We've got Nate Steiner back in at tight end. Interesting to see Nate playing tonight. He's been playing well on the offensive side of the ball. Of course, he's always a great defender. Good to see Nate again on offense.
Seth Sims, Holden Crook, Solomon Waldrop, Nick Thrift, Caleb Osler, Nate Steiner. Here we go. Skill players. Hand off to the left side. Here he comes. That's Nick Thrift, 25-30. He turns the corner, 35-36. And that is a 16-yard gain on first down. Nice carry by Nick Thrift around left end. Good blocking on that left side. Levi Waller, Lane, Tom Stock, and our wide receivers. Solomon Waldrop was all the way out to the left, and we picked up a first down. Clock is ticking, 5.5 minutes. Coach Davis gets the play in. Hunter's going to keep the ball himself. He's up the middle. He's crossed the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line. Nice carry on first down by Hunter Powers. That's a 5-yard pickup.
Not a bad way to start this drive, as the clock is going to dip just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Elberta leading Satsuma 13-3.
Second and 5 from the 42. Here we go. Hunter's going to roll out to his right. Looks like he's going to throw it. He's looking down the middle of the field, and it went off Seth Sims' hands, and then it went into, it looks like Solomon Waldrop back there. It ricocheted off Nick's hands, went into Solomon's hands. I thought he caught it there for a second, but the ball falls incomplete, and that'll bring up third down. Third down for Elberta from the 42-yard line. We got to get up over the 47 for a first down. Let's go, guys. Let's keep this drive going. Hunter in the shotgun. Nick's to his right. It's a fake handoff. He's rolling, and he throws it. And it is nearly intercepted by Satsuma, and the ball falls incomplete. And that'll bring up fourth down for Elberta. Fourth down. And it looks like to me we're gonna maybe go for it. 4th and 5 from the 42. Oh, and they jumped off sides. What? They went across the line. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a very delayed penalty flag there.
If the criteria is getting across the line of scrimmage into the neutral zone in the encroachment, it's been called on us. It's been called on us many times this year. And the middle, yeah, there we go. Offsides on the defense. Thank you, sir. So we played the game that's been played against us about 15 times this year, and we got Satsuma to jump off sides. But that's not going to give us a first down. We are about a half a yard short of the first down, and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the field for hydration. We've got 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first half. When we come back, Elberta's going to have a 4th and 1. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators
are remembered forever.
So the next time you attend a high school game,
think of how history will remember you.
Good sports show you how to play the game.
Everyone can be a leader. We are!
During the timeout, the referees brought the chains out and they measured. And Elberta is just about a football short of a first down. So we'll have a 4th down here in just a minute. I'd like to say hello to my buddy Mac Neffley, listening in Pensacola tonight. He runs Roger Scott Tennis Center over there, and he's been a sports writer for Pensacola News Journal through the years. And he's listening in. Hey, Mac, appreciate you being a part of the broadcast tonight. Here we go. Elberta is going to go for it, 4th down. Referee standing over the ball, and we're getting set. Here we go, 4th down. We're going for it. Here's the snap, quarterback keeper. Nick Thrift keeps it, he's loose, 50. He's still pushing, 45, he's still running. He's pushing, he's out to the 40. And Satsuma is going to bring him down about the 42, 41-yard line. And, of course, that's plenty for a first down for Elberta.
Well, Tim, we needed one, and we got a whole lot more. That's what we like to see on 4th and short. The sticks are getting moved. We're across midfield.
You know, Satsuma's been running that play with their quarterback, their speedy quarterback. Maybe we need to just run the Wildcat with Nick Thrift a little bit more. That was a nice pickup of about 13 yards. We're in business at the Satsuma 40. Hunter in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and he gives it to Nick Thrift. He's around the right side. He goes between the right guard and the center. Hagan Slotman and Kason White open up a hole for him, and he picks up 5 on first down to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Elberta moving on down the field. Really nice gain there on first down. We've got Nick Thrift in the backfield. Nate Steiner in at tight end.
2nd and 5 from the 36. Hunter in the shotgun. It looked like we jumped. It looks like we took off before we should have. I think we're going to get a false start on us, and that's going to back us up 5 yards. Head referee tonight has on blue latex gloves, so it's easy for me to see his hand signals from up here. So the middle referee has already moved the ball back 5 yards. Yep, false start against Elberta. And so that first down carry by Nick Thrift will pretty much be negated.
Second and 10.
And we've got a 2nd and 10, 41-yard line, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Coach Davis gets the play in. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Nate Steiner is the H-back. It's a give to Thrift. He's around the end, 40, 35. He cuts back 30, 28, 27. And he gives the Satsuma Gator defensive back just a little bit of a shoulder pad up under the chin and knocks him out of the way and gets out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. And that's first down for the Warriors, 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go before halftime.
What a run. The sticks are moved. It's going to bring up an Elberta first down.
Here we go. Play clock has started. Hunter gets everybody set. He fakes it. He rolls out to the right. He's throwing it. It's complete. Pass is complete to Nate Steiner. Nate gets the ball and goes down to about the 15-yard line, and that is another first down for the Warriors.
What a catch by Nate Steiner. Of course, this is his first game in at offense. Rolling out from that right tight end spot for about 12 yards. The officials are talking to the chain gang, telling them it's time to move. Just under 3 minutes here.
Clock is running. The chains are now set. We're in business at about the 16-yard line. Hunter in the shotgun. Nick to his left, and we've got a whistle on the field, and we've got a timeout. Timeout by the Satsuma Gators with 2:40 to go just before halftime. When we come back, Elberta first down in the red zone. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The Alabama High School Athletic Association gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing this proud tradition.
In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. Whether at home or on the road, make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship.
This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Satsuma coaches wanted to get their defense lined up correctly as the Warriors are in business here at the 15. Here we go. We're set. Hunter Powers takes the snap. He gives the ball around right in. It's Nick Thrift. He's at the 10. He's down to about the 9. Nice carry on first down. That's a pickup of 6, maybe 7 yards on first down. And we're inside the 10. Second down and 4 from the 10. Quickly, we're getting set. We're lined up. Snap is high, and the play breaks down. Bad snap. The snap was high, and by the time Hunter got the ball and handed it off, the defensive linemen were in our backfield, and they drop us all the way back at about the 13-yard line. That's a loss of 3. And so that's going to bring up a third down and 7. And Elberta says timeout. Timeout over there.
Timeout, Elberta.
So let's give you the scene here. There's a minute and 53 seconds to go just before halftime. Elberta's leading 13-3, and we've got a third down from about the 13-yard line. Coming up at halftime tonight, we will enjoy the band performances of both the Elberta Warrior Marching Band and the Satsuma Gator Marching Band. That'll be your halftime activities, and that'll be coming up here in just a couple of minutes. We know that there's a lot of hard work these kids put into the drum corps and the flag team and all the instruments, and so we want you to enjoy their performance at halftime.
Tickets are $1 apiece.
And don't forget, coming up next Friday night, we'll be back on the air at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock, as our Warriors will once again be on the road playing BC Reign here in Mobile. So after that timeout, Elberta wanted to get set with the right play here on 3rd and 7. We come out with 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 running back. Hunter's going to throw the ball. He's under pressure, and he's going down. He's under pressure. The head referee threw the white bag that there was a fumble, but I think we recovered it. We recovered it at the 26-yard line. And so that's a quarterback sack on 3rd and 7. I'm sorry, they tackled him at the 16-yard line. And so now we're going to come up and line up for a field goal. This will be about a 33-yard attempt. Brandon Williams certainly has the leg to make this field goal. Let's see if he can add to the Elberta lead. Here we go. Snap, hold, kick. Brandon boots it away. The kick's high enough, it's long enough, and it is good. Good kick, Brandon. He needed that. 3 points added to the score for Elberta. And with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go before half, Elberta takes the lead 16-3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Elberta 16, Satsuma 3, with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go before halftime. In Fairhope tonight, Fairhope's leading Foley 7-0. Spanish Fort, wow, has opened up a 35-7 lead on Robertsdale in the second quarter. Faith Academy leads LaFleur 27-0. McGill-Tulane and Gulf Shores are scoreless in the first. And St. Paul's leads UMS Wright 10-0, and they're in the first quarter. Brandon kicks the ball off, and Satsuma catches it at about the 15-yard line on this kickoff. There's a big hole over here. He gets tripped up, and he's dropped. He's dropped.
Caleb Osler there on the stop for the Warriors. It looks like that was number 3, Micah Benson. He's a wide receiver. He's pretty quick, and he caught that ball, was bringing it back to the middle. Caleb able to just sneak through a few blockers and just bring him down right there at about the 26-yard line.
Exactly 1 minute. Now Satsuma's going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So let's see what they do here. I know they don't want to do anything foolish. They don't want to throw an interception. They don't want to fumble the ball. Let's see if they play it conservative here and take it into the locker room trailing 16-3. Devin Stanley has been the quarterback all the way. Head referee says reset the play clock. Reset the play clock. Play clock says 00. Not sure. There it is. 25 seconds. Here we go. So they're going to get a full 25-second play clock. Stanley in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and it's just a basic dive handoff up the middle. That picks up about 4 yards up to the 31. Clock's running. Let's see if Satsuma just lets it run or if they get up to the line and snap it again. Stanley looks like he's going to snap it. Here we go. He takes the snap, hands it off again. Same play, right up the middle. And the running back still jumping and diving and twisting, and he gets a first down. That's out to about the 38.5-yard line. Ball is placed.
That's good for a Gator. First down.
38 seconds to go in the game, 32. They're going to snap it again. Here goes Stanley. Devin Stanley back. He's going to throw. Oh, he throws it up long. He's got a guy there. And they throw a flag. Interesting.
Brody Kane there on the coverage. The coverage looked good to me. The ball actually hit Brody in the back.
Hit him on top of the helmet. I couldn't see from here. The referee that threw the flag was not the line judge on that was on that side of the play. It was the back judge in the middle of the field who threw it all the way across, and he's saying there's pass interference on Elberta.
Against Elberta.
21 seconds to go. 21 seconds to go before half, and so that's going to be a penalty marked off from the 39, and that'll bring it all the way to the Elberta 46-yard line. That's a 15-yard penalty.
That penalty's good for another Gator. First down.
So Satsuma is at the Elberta 46. 21 seconds to go. Satsuma's set. Stanley, and we jump off sides.
Penalty on the play.
So now that's going to be the 41-yard line. 5-yard mark off, 1st and 5 at the 41. Caleb Osler comes on for Jared Freilich. And Satsuma will be 1st and 5 from the 41. 21 seconds. Come on, guys. Let's stop them. Let's get off the field here. Not allow them a field goal or any points just before halftime. Stanley in the shotgun. 1st and 10. And it's just going to be a handoff up the middle to the running back, and he's tackled at the 37. And Satsuma calls a timeout with 13.9 seconds to go. Ball is at the 37-yard line. And the head coach is, I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't know why he's asking for more time. But nonetheless, timeout Satsuma. 13 seconds to go before half. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Satsuma's head coach argued his case to no avail. No time added to the clock. Here we go. 13 seconds to go. We've got whistles on the field. What do we have? We have the back judge is coming in all the way from the secondary of Elberta to say something to the head referee. There's no flags on the field. So here we go. We're going to set it and play again. There's about a second that ran off the clock, and no play was run. We'll see what happens here. 37 seconds to go. 2nd down and about 2. Satsuma's at the 37. Here's the snap. Quarterback's rolling out. He's under pressure. He throws it. It's complete. It's complete down to the 30-yard line. That's number 3, Micah Benson, who catches the ball. We tackle him at the 31 with 4 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. They're lining up. And there's now 2.4 seconds to go. So they were trying to line up and spike the ball real quick because they're out of timeouts. And now they're going to give their field goal kicker an opportunity for a 48-yard field goal. Now, I'll say this. He booted the ball pretty well just a minute ago. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Satsuma. Beatty lining up. 48-yard field goal. Last play of the first half. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick. It is no good. Comes up short. Lands about 5 yards from the back of the end zone. No good. And that will be the last play of the first half. When we come back out, Satsuma will get the ball to start the second half. But nonetheless, hey, let's look at the scoreboard right now. It says the Elberta Warriors 16, Satsuma 3. Good start for Elberta. We got a little bit flat there in the second quarter, but I'm sure we'll regroup and come back out here in the third quarter ready to play and get our first region win of the night. The Elberta Drum Corps is making their way across the field, getting set for their halftime performance. And so we're going to turn the cameras onto the field and let you enjoy both the Elberta High Marching Band and the Satsuma Marching Band for your halftime entertainment. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Mr. Eddie Tyler and Principal Mr. Brenton Bailey, we proudly present to you for your halftime entertainment, Elberta High School's Band of Warriors Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum leader Andrew Shane, drum captain Daniel Sanderson, band captain Trinity Rockwell, and color guard captains Jamie Bishop and Tina Sansbury. Tonight, the Band of Warriors presents their halftime show of The Gladiator. Drum major Emily Shane is the band ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Elberta High School's Band of Warriors Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, Elberta High School's Band of Warriors Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the band from Elberta. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field from Satsuma, Alabama, the Spirit of Satsuma. The band is under the direction of band director Brad Predfield, assistant director Christy Howes, color guard instructors Danny Bobbin and Abigail Jackson, and percussion instructor Victor Smith. The band is under the student leadership of drum major Dalton Taylor, band captain Lexi Ingram, percussion captains Emily Strickland and Ryan Wright, woodwind captain Samantha Gurka, brass captain Mallory Stanley, and your color guard captains are Emily Scarborough and Rebecca Guthrie. This year's program is entitled Return to Earth, featuring music from Interstellar, The Mandalorian, The Planets, Apollo 13, and 2001 A Space Odyssey. Drum major, Dalton Taylor. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit of Satsuma!
Great job tonight by the Elberta Warriors High School Marching Band under the direction of Emily Shane. Emily, I knew Emily when she was just a little girl, and now she's grown up, and she is the band major director. And we appreciate all their hard work. Satsuma Gator Band did a great job tonight as well. Thank you for those halftime performances. It says we're about 3 minutes away from kickoff. Elberta Warriors are leading Satsuma 16-3. While we have just a second before we get back into the broadcast, to give you a few scores from around the area. Foley 10, Fairhope 7. At the half, Spanish Fort leading Robertsdale 35-7. No score reported yet from McGill-Tulin and Gulf Shores. Faith Academy is leading LaFleur 36-0. That's in the second quarter. St. Paul's is leading UMS Wright 10-0. That's still in the first half. A couple of scores from last night. Lily B. Williamson 26, St. Michael's 23. In Birmingham, the Thompson Warriors lead Spain Park 35-3 in the second quarter. And those are just some scores from around the area. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for second half action. A couple of minutes away. Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors for the Warriors Sports Network. And let's give them a little bit of time. We hope that you'll go by. And we've already heard some reports of some of you listening to the broadcast and going by and mentioning that you heard the commercial on the Warrior Sports Network. So we appreciate those that make this broadcast possible. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network. One of our favorite places for lunch in town is the Elberta Sandwich Company. Come on down and try their famous Warrior Sandwich. The Elberta Sandwich Company is located at County Road 20 and Mifflin Road. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 3. The Elberta Sandwich Company is proud to support our Elberta Warriors. Call in lunch to the office at 251-979-4020. That's 251-979-4020.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Elberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Elberta because we love Elberta, and we're proud to support our Elberta Warriors.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
Both teams are huddling up at midfield on each side and getting ready for kickoff here for this third quarter. Elberta leading 16-3, looking for their first win of the season. Satsuma goes into the locker room trailing, trying to figure out a way to get some offense going here and score. Elberta is 0-3 on the year. Satsuma is 0-2. I'll say for our guys, we have played some really, really good competition. Last week playing the third-ranked team in the state in Class 5A. And we are looking for a big win tonight. Let's go, guys. Let's keep it going here in the second half. Last Friday night, BC Rain beat Satsuma 35-7, and our opponent next Friday night, John, is BC Rain. We'll be back here in Mobile. Victory Polaris pregame show at 6:30, and kickoff will be at 7 o'clock for another region game for Elberta. Again, thank you so much for our sponsors and make this broadcast possible. We hope you'll go by and see all the folks and let them know you're listening to the Warrior Sports Network. Brandon Williams is set to kick from the 40-yard line right in front of us. Deep to receive for Satsuma again is number 3, Micah Benson. He returns the ball out across the 20. He's hemmed up there by the Warriors, and he's brought down at about the 24-yard line. A host of Warriors in on the tackle.
Eli Saffel there on the stop for the Warriors. Right at about the 24-yard line is where Satsuma is going to take over on this drive. As the Warriors are getting lined up on defense, here comes the Satsuma offense, led by quarterback number 7, Devin Stanley.
Devin has gone the whole way. A lot of offense has come from his legs tonight. We'll see how many carries he gets. Quarterback keeper on first down, and he's met in the backfield, but he gets away. He's still running. Back up the middle, across the 25 to the 26. We got a good hit on him in the backfield. I couldn't see the number of the Warrior back there that hit him, but nonetheless, he got away and turned a negative play into a positive one.
It was Jared Freilich with some contact there in the backfield, but Stanley just able to sneak away for about 2 yards there.
Second down and 7 from the 27. Play coming in from the sideline. Stanley gets everyone set. It's going to be just a quarterback keeper up the middle. He crosses the 30 out to about the 33. Penalty flag comes flying in late. Late flag coming in. And we'll see what the call is here. A couple of players got mixed up, and the personal foul is against Satsuma. I looked over and saw a Satsuma player on top of one of our defensive linemen. It looked like
it was Hagen Schlottman.
Okay, it looked like he was on the ground over there, and a Satsuma player was on top of him, and a penalty flag come flying in, and it is a personal foul after the play on Satsuma, and that's a 15-yard penalty, moving the ball all the way back to the 17-yard line. 17-yard line. And I'm looking across the way. It looks like they're going to call it during the play. So the question is it a dead ball play or is it during the play? It looks like they're going to call it during the play, and they're going to get to replay second down. 2nd and 17. Stanley gets the play from the sideline. 3 receivers out to the left. Quarterback keeper. He's met immediately and dropped. Nice job there up the middle by Nate Steiner. He brings the ball back to the 20, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. They're going to mark it at the 22, actually, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Satsuma's going fast. They're getting lined up. Nope. Fake hard count. We don't jump. Now they're getting the play from the sideline. 3rd and 13. Come on, Warriors, let's get a stop. Here we go. Stanley's back. He's going to throw the ball. He throws it down the left sideline, and no one is there. The ball falls incomplete, and that will bring up a 4th down. Nice defense by the Warriors. Had it covered on a deep pass. Stanley threw it up, hoping the receiver could run up under it, but it sailed incomplete, and so I'm sure the Gators will punt the ball away.
Number 4, Holden Crook, back to receive for Elberta. Satsuma lined up as if they were going to try to go for it, and then they're moving back into their punt formation.
Stanley again with the kick. Holden Crook back to receive. The kick is shanked off the side of his foot. It goes directly out of bounds. The Warriors are going to get really, really good field position here. The line judge and the head referee they're marking the ball with the angle, and the ball's going to be marked at the 27-yard line. Elberta's going to start 1st and 10 at the Satsuma 27. Stanley just shanked the ball off the side of his foot, and the ball went directly out of bounds. And that is really a net punt of maybe 6 or 7 yards. Elberta with great field position to start the third quarter in their first drive. Hunter Powers is our quarterback. He's got Nick Thrift in the backfield with him. Solomon Waldrop out to the left. And we're going to throw the ball to the end zone. We're down there, and it's called touchdown Warriors! Touchdown Elberta. Looking across the field, that looked like number 3, Tyshawn Washington. Powers just threw the ball up, and he went one-on-one with the defensive back. Right into the end zone on the first play, 27-yard touchdown. Hunter Powers to Tyshawn Washington.
What a beautiful pass, beautiful catch right at the front corner of that end zone. Tyshawn Washington, that's going to bring the score up. Elberta 22, and Brandon Williams is on for the extra point.
Brandon Williams, the kick is away, and the kick is good. Nice kick, Brandon. Elberta scores on the first play of the third quarter. Man, another good start to a half. With 9 minutes and 56 seconds to go, Elberta takes the lead. Elberta 23, Satsuma 3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
Elberta 23, Satsuma 3. It feels good to be ahead by 3 touchdowns in this Region 1 Class 5A contest. On the road at Satsuma, Elberta adds to their lead. Brandon Williams set to kick off for the Warriors. He boots the ball away down deep. Micah Benson back to receive it. He catches it about the 20. He's cutting across the field, and he's met at about the 23-yard line by a host of Warriors. Nice coverage by our kickoff team. I see Caleb Osler running off the field, and like Nick Thrift as well in on the tackle. We got our running backs out there on the kickoff coverage.
Corbett Williams in there as well. Good to see him out here on the kicking team.
Nice job, Corbett. And Satsuma will start again from the 23-yard line with their second possession of the third quarter. Devin Stanley is our quarterback, and he does a quarterback keeper. He faked the jet sweep, faked the handoff, and kept it himself, and carries it out just up over the 25-yard line. Wesley Casey's helmet came off as he made the tackle, so he had to go off the field, and he'll have to take a play off. Get that chin strap fixed. Pickup of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Gators. Stanley's by himself in the backfield. It's a quarterback keeper. They love that play, and it's been fairly effective tonight as he carries the ball just up over the 30 for a pickup of 5. And that'll bring up a third down. We'll call it 3rd and 3. Gators trying to get lined up. 3rd and 3. We'll see if they try to snap it or if we jump offside, and we jump offside, but they don't call it. All right, that sounds good to me. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Quarterback's rolling out. They got him hemmed up, and he's going to be short of the first down. He's tackled at about the 36, maybe the 37-yard line. 36, maybe 30, I'm sorry, 32, maybe the 33. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2. 4th and 2. Let's don't jump offside, guys. Let's play discipline, see if they fake the snap count. Satsuma trailing 23-3. They want to keep this drive going. Let's see what they do. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going to keep it. Quarterback's got it. And I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be short. A little short. We'll see here.
They may end up bringing the sticks out.
And they gave him the first down. They said he got up to the 33. First down, Satsuma. Here we go. 3 receivers out to the left. Stanley's in the backfield by himself. Satsuma has not had much of a short passing game tonight. They pretty much have run misdirections and quarterback keepers, and they throw a short pass. As soon as I say that, they complete a pass for about 4 yards up over the 35.
Just a little bubble screen out to the left. They move their wing back from the right side to the left, throw it out on a little zero route out to the receiver. That may have been good for about 2 yards.
36.5-yard line. And we'll give them 3. And it'll be 2nd and 7. Satsuma substituting on and off the field. Stanley has a running back to his right. Hand signals coming from the sideline. Stanley getting them set. I'm going to guess quarterback keeper or jet sweep. Here we go. Hey, it's quarterback keeper. Surprise. And we meet him in the backfield and drop him. We meet him in the backfield and drop him.
Aiden Stewart wraps him up, brings him down, and that's going to be a big loss on 3rd down for the Satsuma Gators.
We read that quarterback keeper, and we dropped him back at the 32. Great defense. Everybody stayed disciplined, kept their eyes in the right place, and we dropped him in the backfield for a loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12. 3rd and 12. 3 receivers out here to the right in front of us. 1 running back standing beside Devin Stanley. Here we go. Bad snap. Penalty markers come flying in. I think we might get a delay of game. Yeah, the back judge there says we got a delay. Delay of game on the offense. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And that's going to back them up 5 more. And that's going to make it 3rd down and about 17. Here we go, 3rd and 17. The ball is marked at about the 27-yard line. Satsuma is going to have to get up over the 43 in order to get a first down. Stanley's rolling out. He's under all kinds of pressure. And the ball's almost intercepted. Tyshawn Washington and Lowen Toes were there. And the ball went right through his hands, batted up in the air and falls incomplete. Almost an interception for our defense. And that's going to bring up 4th down for Satsuma. Holden Crook back on the field now. He's at about his own 40-yard line. And Satsuma is going to have to punt it away.
Credit to our secondary on those long pass attempts. They've had really great coverage. Again, almost an interception on that last play.
This kick is straight up in the air. It bounces at about the 44 and goes to about the 47. That's about a 20-yard punt by Stanley. And he didn't get much of a roll. The ball just kind of bounced straight up after the initial bounce. And our Warriors are going to start in Satsuma territory at the 47-yard line with 6:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter, leading 23-3. Late substitution running on for Satsuma. The Warriors in their traditional offensive set. Nate Steiner is the H-back. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Nick Thrift is our running back. Big hole to the left for Nick Thrift, 45, 40, 35. He's got a block out there, 20, 15, knocked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. Let's give some credit. I think that was either Tyshawn Washington or I think it was Tyshawn Washington or Seth Sims that was down there blocking, maybe Holden Crook, that got him that last block, and he carried the ball all the way down to the 13-yard line, and Elberta's in business again, first down. With 5:55 to go, we're at our hydration timeout in the middle of the third quarter. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Elberta lining up, 1st and 10 from the 13. Hunter Powers in the shotgun. He's rolling out to pass. Wide open is Nate Steiner, and he drops it. Ooh, big lick there. Big lick from Satsuma. Nate Steiner, the ball was thrown to him, and he dropped it, and he got hit.
You could hear the reaction in the stands. That was just a little bit late. There were no flags on the play, but
well, we can't see from up here across the field. I couldn't tell. It was I would call it a high hit. I don't know if it was a targeting type hit, but it was a high hit, and Nate got popped pretty good. He's usually one dealing the hits.
That's right.
And he got hit right there. Here we go, 2nd down. Man, Nick Thrift is stopped immediately for a big loss. Back out to the 17-yard line. We lost about 4 yards on that play. And so drop pass on 1st down. Defensive line gets good penetration and knocks us back to the 17. We're going to have 3rd and long now. We got to get inside the 3-yard line for a 1st down. Here we go. Hunter Powers is going to throw it. He throws it up to the end zone. It falls incomplete. Looks like we got a little confused on our routes we were running there. We had one on the inside, cutting across the middle. That looks like Seth Sims and Tyshawn Washington over there trying to cross each other. And the ball just sailed out into the flat, incomplete. And so Brandon Williams is going to come on, and he's going to try about a 33-yard field goal. Let's go, Brandon. Hunter Powers with the hold. Ball will be placed at the 23. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick, and it's no good. I believe the ball was batted and blocked at the line of scrimmage and actually picked up by Satsuma. The ball is returnable out to about the 13-yard line, but that will be the end of the series. Field goal is blocked, no good. Satsuma will take over 1st and 10. We missed an opportunity right there. We had 1st and 10 at their 27-yard line and didn't get any points out of it, John.
That's right. Just under 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Elberta leading Satsuma 23-3. Now, I've got to say, it's a great atmosphere tonight here in Satsuma. The crowd is engaged. They were on their feet just a minute ago. And our Warriors are coming out on defense.
1st and 10, Satsuma.
Here we go. Stanley is our quarterback. He does a lot of running for this team. He's going to run it again. He's going to go up the middle and turn back to the left. He was hemmed up there for a second, but he got away and got back to about the 17-yard line. He picks up about 4 on the carry.
Wesley Casey.
Second and 6.
Wesley Casey there on the stop for the Warriors.
Third quarter, St. Paul's 10, UMS Wright nothing. That's just across the holla from us. Class 5A Region 1 competition. Stanley again with the quarterback keeper. He's up over the 20 to about the 23. Looking across the field, I can't tell if he's going to be just a little short of the first down marker. Nope, they say that's enough. First down for the Gators. First down. Seth Sims trotting on the field late, and he's spying out Stanley. Stanley is just taking the snap and running the ball, and he carries it out all the way to the 36-yard line. Some extracurricular stuff going on. It's really just kind of sandlot football, John. It's quarterback take the snap and try to do what you can, but after the play, in the back of the play, there's some extra driving, extra like tackling on the blocks, and I think we might get Satsuma again for a personal foul for blocking after the play. I mean, it was the play's over. You got a first down. There's no need to make an extra hit after the play's over. And so they're going to mark off 15 yards against Satsuma.
That's right. When the whistle blows, that means the play is over, and they are marking off 15 yards here. That's going to bring Satsuma all the way back to the 20, 21-yard line.
So it'll be second down, and Elberta says timeout. Timeout. Coach McDaniel wants to talk to his defense over there. I think he probably wants to say, guys, let's keep our cool. I don't want to see any extracurricular activity after the play. Let's play discipline. We're up by 3 touchdowns, and let's keep our focus here and finish this game and get our first region win. 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Jerry Young. Usually when you see or hear me, I'm talking high school sports, but today I want to talk to you about something much more important. Dementia. Dementia affects millions of people, and young onset dementia is rising at an alarming rate. But now there's help. The Care and Thrive Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides strategies for living with dementia. Visit their website today for helpful information that can make a difference. careandthrive.org.
Well, we appreciate that public service announcement there by my good friend Jerry Young, who is the voice of the Thompson Warriors, the #1 ranked team in Class 7A in Birmingham, and they're leading 35-3 over Spain Park at halftime. Here we go, second down for Satsuma. The ball is at the 21-yard line. They've got to get up to about the 35 for a first down. We'll call it 2nd and 14. The Gators head coach is out on the field speaking with the head referee and the line judge, and I'm not sure what they're talking about. But I know the coach is not happy with the extracurricular personal foul penalties. And the line judge and the head referee is still having a conversation.
Satsuma head coach Raymond Nelson, who is conversing with the officials.
Coach McDaniel is standing at the 26-yard line across the way. I'm not sure what he's just standing there kind of watching what's going on. It's the head referee. I think he just motioned. He's running over there to talk to Coach McDaniel, I think. To me, I think he just motioned that they're going to play first down. It can't be first down again, because if they marked off 15 yards from the end of the play, that's what gives us the 2nd and 14. But if it was a personal foul during the play, it would be 1st and 25, right?
Right.
We go back to the original line of scrimmage.
The sticks would have moved, if that was tacked on to the end of the play, which that looks like what they're talking about here. So they've moved the sticks back 5 yards, so it looks like it's 1st and 10. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, what the call is there. Nonetheless, we're going to put it back in play. Here we go. Stanley with a quarterback keeper. He's going right in, 25, across the 30, knocked out of bounds at about the 32. Nick Thrift, low and toes out there on the tackle. I am not sure what happened. We just had a 15-yard penalty, personal foul after the play. And I guess they marked it off maybe, and then they had gotten a first down on the play. So they marked 15 off, and it's 1st and 10. That's what happened. Okay, here we go. Another first down for Satsuma from the 33. Stanley's going to throw it down the right sideline. He's got a player out there, and it's just out of reach. Thankfully, the back judge didn't throw another flag. That ball was not catchable. 3:36 to go. 2nd and 10 for the Gators.
Eli Saffel had really good coverage there, was able to stay with Micah Benson. So he ran that fade route. Satsuma likes throwing that route. And they're looking back over to get their play from Coach Nelson.
We're glad to have all the Warrior fans on the broadcast tonight on both YouTube and MixLR Radio. Thank you for joining us. A good night for Elberta so far, leading 23-3 on that 2nd down carry. Stanley brings the ball up to the 37, and that'll be a pickup of about 4. 2nd down and 6. Sorry, 3rd and 6. Clock's running with 3:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Stanley getting the play from the sideline. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. 1 running back. Here we go. Stanley is going to throw it. He throws a little down and out, and it is caught. It's caught. It's caught. The ball hit him in the chest. The ball bounced up in the air. And that's number 3, who has been in on a lot of action tonight. That's Micah Benson. And Satsuma gets a first down at their own 45. Here we go. Stanley is the quarterback. Tries to draw us off sides. Now they're going to get to play. Same formation. I'm going to guess quarterback keeper, John. I'm looking in my crystal ball, and he's going to throw it. He throws a slant to the inside, and it's batted down. Nice defense by the Warriors. That was Brody Kane who stepped in there and broke it up. Thought there for a second he might have a shot at an interception. It was just an inside slant, and he broke on the play, bats it down. Pass incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Brody moved into great position right there. I thought that was going to be going back the other way, but here we are. Satsuma's lining up, trips left.
3 receivers to the left. A little bit different of a formation. Stanley's going to be the lone quarterback. Let's see if he throws it. He's going to run it. He's running over toward us, to the right side of the line. Get him on the ground, guys. We had him in the backfield at the line of scrimmage. We let him slip away from us and get 6 yards just across midfield into Warrior territory at the 49. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 49, Elberta territory. Here we go. We got 5 linemen across, 3 down linemen. Our ends are ready to rush. We've got 2 linebackers in the middle. I think we call that cover 2, don't we, John?
That's right.
Here we go. Stanley's going to throw it. He's looking inside again. He gets batted down. Nice hands there by Aiden Stewart. As Stanley just looked to throw the ball out in the flat, Aiden got his hands up, batted the ball down, and it never made it to the receiver. Hits the ground incomplete. And that's going to bring Satsuma to 4th down. I'm sure they'll go for it. They're down by 3 touchdowns with 1 minute and 23 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 4 from the 49. Here we go. Stanley gets to play from the sideline. He's dusting off his number 7. The play clock is at 6, and they're going to call timeout. Timeout. We come back, minute 23 to go. Satsuma will have 4th and 4 from the Warrior 49-yard line. Elberta leads 23-3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hey, Warrior Nation, this is Jamie Jones with Ultimate Landscapes. I'm a local landscaper that specializes in both commercial and residential landscape, irrigation, and hardscapes, as well as sports turf installation and maintenance. If we can be of any help to you, give us a call or check us out on our Facebook page. I'm very excited to see our town coming together and supporting our Elberta football program under the Friday Night Lights. Coach McDaniel and his staff are doing a tremendous job with this program, and I'm excited to see what the future holds at Elberta High School. Go Warriors!
4, 2, 7. If you'll come up here to the press box to the center window, I'll give you your number 177 427.
So they're announcing the number here in the stadium of a drawdown they had tonight. I couldn't talk John Vickers into buying us some tickets, you know, to win some money and get us a box of Dreamland ribs to take home with us tonight. Here we go, 4th and 4. Stanley's going to throw it. He's throwing it out in the flat, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. They try to run a receiver down and out, and Stanley threw the ball out in the flat. The receiver did not get turned and cut quick enough, and the ball sailed right past him. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. With 1:14 seconds to go, Elberta will take over at the 49-yard line. John, I really believe that this would be a great opportunity for the confidence of our guys and for us continuing to improve, to take this ball down and get some points.
Absolutely. 51 yards to go for the score. Hunter Powers is taking over with his offense. Solomon Waldrop running out on the field. He's going to be wide out to the left.
2 receivers to the right. Our H-back is Nate Steiner, and Nick Thrift is our running back. He's running. He gets to the outside, and he beats him to the corner, 45, 41. Nice carry, almost a first down. We'll see where that line judge marks it over there. Nick Thrift using his speed to get to the corner, and I think he's going to be just a smidgen, a football short. They're going to say a whole yard, actually. So 9 yards on the carry. Nice run by Nick Thrift. 2nd down and 1 from the 42. 2nd and 1 from the 42. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. Hunter Powers in the shotgun. And he takes a handoff, gives to Nick. Big hole, 40, 35. He's still running. 32. And tackled there. First down, Elberta. Nice blocking up front by the big guys. Just blowing the Satsuma defensive line off the ball. Driving it. And Nick finds the hole. And we're in business at the 32-yard line. Let's go, guys. Let's keep it going.
That was Caleb Osler on the carry for the Warriors. A little bit of a substitution here. The clock is ticking down. The play clock, there's about a 3 or 4 second difference, so the Warriors will run one more play here in the 3rd quarter.
I'm sorry, Caleb. Good job, bud. Here we go. Hunter's going to throw it. Caught. Seth Sims. 25, 20. He's loose. He's inside the 15 or down to the 16. And they're driving the pile. First down, Warriors. Nice throw and catch. Hunter Powers to Seth Sims down to the 16-yard line. And that's going to be a first down.
There's a penalty marker on the far side of the field. That looks like that's going to be either a late hit or a personal foul.
Could be a face mask. I don't know. There's a lot of commotion over there. Back to Caleb Osler. Caleb and Nick Thrift. Caleb is number 5 and Nick Thrift's number 8. And up here, 5s and 8s look just alike on those uniforms. So great job, Caleb, on that last carry. Let's see what the penalty is. The Warriors got a first down all the way down inside the 20 to about the 16. But there was looks like a penalty maybe after the play. Let's see. Head referee's coming across. Dead ball. Personal foul against Satsuma. Wow. Satsuma has received about 4 or 5 personal fouls tonight. Extracurricular. I think maybe their guys are just getting a little bit frustrated and not controlling their emotions. Just like Elberta coming into this game, both teams were hungry for a win. And we obviously have more talent than Satsuma. And I think they're just letting some of their frustrations out as they trail by 3 touchdowns here at the end of the third quarter.
2.4 seconds left. Well, the clock has run out, but it looks like the officials are.
End of the third quarter.
That is going to be the end of the third quarter.
So we've got 1 quarter left to play here in Satsuma. The good guys are ahead. We're in business as well inside the 10-yard line. When we come back, first and goal for Elberta. Elberta 23, Satsuma 3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Hello, this is Josh Heisler, the pastor of the Point Church right here in Elberta. Our church is located on Main Street, 1 block south of Highway 98, and I'd like to invite you to come join us. At the Point, we are a community of believers that grow and serve together. We would love to see you at one of our Sunday gatherings or Midpoint on Wednesday nights, where we have activities for all ages. On Sundays, we gather at 9 and 10:45 a.m. for worship. And Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., we have a great opportunity to connect with one another for students, children, and adults. You can learn more about us on our website at tothepoint.church. We're for Elberta because we love Elberta, and we're proud to support our Elberta Warriors.
We're at the end of the third quarter. That Elberta band is over there on the other sideline having a good time. They're playing and cheering and dancing. Our cheerleaders are cheering up in the stands. Our fans are pretty pumped up as we start this fourth quarter. Last year we lost to Satsuma 22-21 on a 2-point conversion inside a minute. A heartbreaking game. And now we're on the road this year going into the fourth quarter up by 3 touchdowns. Here we go. Wildcat to Nick Thrift. He's loose at the 5. He's inside the 5. He's hit. He breaks 1 tackle, and he stopped at about the 3. Nick Thrift in the Wildcat, direct snap. He carries the ball down inside the 5.
Number 8, Nicholas Thrift.
Nick was fighting against about, let's say, 5 or 6 Gators on his own, and they came to a dead stop, and that's going to be second down at the 3-yard line.
I didn't see Nick go out of bounds. Did Nick go out of bounds? Did they hit him out?
He did not.
Okay, the clock's not running. So
timeout.
Elberta takes the timeout with 11:48 to go here in the fourth quarter, leading 23-3. We come back, second and goal at the 4-yard line. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
Coach McDaniel and Coach Davis over there on the sideline called a timeout, wanting to get the offense set here for this second and goal play from the 4. Looks like we're going to be in that Wildcat again. We've got Nick Thrift and Caleb Osler lined up in the backfield, and the referee's trying to get everybody set. I'm trying to look at those blue latex gloves he's got on to see what he's signaling. Y'all forgive me, but my eyesight is not great. I need somebody on the Warrior Network to get me some binoculars so I can see what's going on down there on the field. Here we go. We're lined up. Nick and Caleb in the backfield. Looks like Nick's going to take the snap. He's going left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Elberta! Touchdown, Nick Thrift. Off the lead block of Caleb Osler, right around left end. We needed that drive. Elberta 29, Satsuma 3. And there's that Elberta band, and the cheerleaders carrying the flag all the way down the stands as our fans are cheering. We're lining up for the extra point. Brandon Williams will try to make it a 30-3 game. Here we go. Hunter with the hold. It kicks up. It looks good. And it's good. So Elberta tacks on another touchdown here at the start of the fourth quarter. And we take a 30-3 lead. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
Just outside Elberta on Highway 98 on the north side, you'll find Booby's Garage. Through the years, we've gotten our cars worked on, oil changed, air conditioning work, transmission work. They do it all. Miles and John and all their workers there do a great job. Thank them for sponsoring the Warrior Sports Network. Go by and let them help you with all your automobile needs. Brandon Williams set to kick from the 40-yard line. Elberta leading 30-3. The ball's fielded at the 15-yard line by Benson. He's coming across the field, cuts up over the 25 to the 27. Aiden Stewart knocks him down there, trips him up, and Satsuma will come on the field and start from their own 28-yard line.
Ball will mark at the 28-yard line. First and 10. Satsuma.
Elberta 30. Satsuma 3. John, there's nothing like winning.
That's right. Certainly want to be on this side of that score here in the fourth quarter.
I was talking to Coach McDaniel yesterday. We have played in the first 3 games. I'm talking high Division I athletes. I mean, good athletes, and we've played some really good teams. And these kids have been working hard in practice. They've stayed together. Coaches have been working hard, and they played a good ball game tonight. On first down, Stanley brings the ball up to the 49-yard line, and that's a first down. He's going to move the chains. I would say 90% of the time tonight, that's been the play. Quarterback keeper. He's a fast runner, and he's got some good yards, no doubt. And he gets a first down there. Once again, Stanley gets the play set. They're at the 39. Here we go. Here's a handoff to the running back, and he's tackled in the backfield by a host of Warriors. He wrestles his way back to the line of scrimmage. Jalen Fralick and Aiden Stewart had him around the waist, got him on the ground, and they're going to give him about a half a yard gain, and that'll bring up, we'll just call it 2nd and 10. Clock's running, 10:43 to go in the ball game. Elberta leading 30-3.
Lots of movement and substitutions for Satsuma as they are getting set up here.
Stanley comes toward us around the left end. Man, he lowers his head. That's a nice run there. He lowered his head and hit Tyshawn Washington right up under the chin. He doesn't have a lot of great size, but I'm going to tell you, he's got a big heart. And he ran that ball up over the 45 to the 46, and that's going to bring 3rd down and 3. I saw Seth Sims kind of pat him on the helmet. Say, good job, bud. Tough runner there, Stanley. Here we go. 3rd and 3 from the 46. Stanley gets everybody set, and it's going to be quarterback rollout to the right. Looks like he's trying to throw it. He's under pressure, and it's intercepted. Elberta intercepts the ball at the 43-yard line. That sideline is going crazy over there. Stanley was under pressure, and he had to get rid of the ball, and it looks like they're going to mark it at the 45-yard line. Interception for Elberta. I couldn't see who did it over there. I mean, that sideline was going crazy. Aiden Stewart with the interception. They were going crazy over there, celebrating. And Elberta's going to take over at the 45-yard line of Satsuma with 9:34 to go in the ball game. Here we go, 1st and 10 Elberta. Hand off to around the left end. It's Caleb Osler running 25-20, 15. He's down to the 13. Nice run down that sideline. He had a big hole to the left.
Looks like the ball came out at the end of that play. Satsuma pointing their way. The officials have not indicated that. It looks like it's going to be Elberta ball.
I'm wondering the way they're standing around over there. I'm wondering if there's a penalty marker on the ground. Oh yeah, they're gonna say he fumbled it. They're gonna say he fumbled that ball. Satsuma is running over here, celebrating like they've recovered a fumble. The referees are talking about it, and they're gonna say Satsuma's ball, 1st down. I could not see it. Did not look like from here that he fumbled. It looked like he hit the ground and the ball came out. Some of you that are watching on live stream, we don't have instant replay. Wish we did. But nonetheless, the ball is turned over, and the head referee says Satsuma's ball, 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Nice run by Caleb Osler, about a 32-yard gain down inside the 15, but the ball ended up on the ground, and now Satsuma's got it on offense with 9:21 to go. Stanley, hand off up the middle to Benson. Benson pushes his way out to about the 17, maybe the 18. Give him 4 or 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Stanley getting everybody set. As I hear a helicopter flying over, it's probably the CBS Channel 5 sports team. Get some highlights of the game tonight. Another handoff to Benson, and he's up over the 20. Almost the 23-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 for Satsuma. 8:27 to go in the ball game. Elberta leading 30-3. Benson running out. He's going to line up far to the right on this. Oh, they give him a 1st down. 1st and 10 for Satsuma. Hand off up the middle. And he carries the ball out to about the 39-yard line. I cannot see the number of that player. Maybe it's number
Zach Lamar, number 17, is the running back for Satsuma, and looks like they were bringing some fresh legs out. I see number 32, Samuel Wiley, who is running out. He's going to line up in this kind of wing-back lead blocker position. Not a bad idea for Satsuma to line up some additional blocking here for their rushes.
Some late substitutions. Looks like a little bit of confusion on the Satsuma sideline. They get the play off, and it's a handoff to the running back, and he's up to about the 34-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down. Another 1st down for Satsuma.
1st down.
1st and 10 from the 34. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Stanley gets the play from the sideline. He gets everybody set, and it's pretty much the same play. They've been running it every play for the last 4 plays. Just an inside dive to the running back. He's up over the 35 to the 39, a pick up a 5 on the play. And that's going to be a timeout. There's a timeout on the field with 6:57 to go. Elberta leads 30-3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Tim, when I'm thinking about a good meal, I'm thinking about some good country cooking.
If you want that, John, then everybody knows there's one place to go for lunch, and that's the Roadkill Cafe. Every day at 10:30, fried chicken, vegetables, bread, drinks, desserts. It's the place to be for good Southern down-home cooking in Elberta, Alabama. Go and visit them on Highway 98, downtown Elberta, for some good Southern cooking.
The stadium announcer is playing a little bit of Sweet Home Alabama. We're in Satsuma, Alabama, 6:57 to go. And Satsuma has a second down. They're trailing 30-3. Runners in motion. Stanley's going to keep it. He's across the 40, across the 45. And that's enough for a first down. That's 3 first downs by Satsuma. Basically running the ball right off tackle, right at the middle of our defensive line. And Stanley gets the first down at the 45. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hand off to the running back, right up the middle, and he goes out to the 49-yard line. Penalty marker comes flying in late. A little bit of extracurricular after the play once again. And let's see what it is. I'm hoping that it's not a personal foul against Satsuma. Because they've gotten about 5 of those tonight, and that just doesn't sit well for them. I know they're frustrated, they're getting beat. You got to keep your composure. Let's see. Let's look at the blue latex gloves. Dead ball. Personal foul, Satsuma. Dead ball, personal foul, Satsuma from the 49. So that's going to bring the ball all the way back to the 34. John, I understand being frustrated. I've been a competitor. I played college basketball, and high school basketball, and I get being a competitor, but you got to keep your emotions in check.
You certainly do. And I'd like to brag on our Warriors for a minute. There's been a little bit of action after the play, and it looks like we've kept our hands to ourselves tonight.
We've not gotten a 15-yarder, so hats off to our guys for keeping their composure. Here comes another flag flying in from deep. That was a 1st and 20 play. And there's another flag that comes flying in from the deep in the secondary. And let's see what the call is going to be. Head referee looks like it's going to be against Satsuma. Here we go. Illegal use of the hands, illegal block against Satsuma. And they're going to back them up even further. This is going to be, they got to get all the way to the 45-yard line of Elberta for a first down. And the ball's marked at the 27. So it looks like second down over there. And we'll call it second down and 28. 2nd and 28 from the 27. Here we go. Stanley takes the snap, and he hands the ball up the middle. Just a handoff right off guard again, left guard. Play picks up about 2 yards, and that clock's running inside 6 minutes now. And it'll be 3rd down and about 24 yards. 3rd and 24 from the 31. Stanley gets him set, and he does his fake snap. Looks over to the sideline. Let's see if they let him throw it here on 3rd down or if he just hands it off again. Might be a quarterback keeper, who knows. Here's the snap, handoff up the middle, same play. And the running back makes it to the 35, and he's put down there. And that's a pickup of about 4. And that's going to bring up 4th down and about 20 yards to go from the 35. 4th down and 20. I'm sure Satsuma's going to punt it away. Elberta will get the ball back inside 5 minutes to go. I'm sure we'll have a timeout for hydration after this kick. Holden Crook is back deep to receive. Seth Sims coming out, lining up in front of us, making sure they don't fake it and throw it out here in the flat. Stanley's lined up. He's going to kick it away. He boots it back. Holden's going to fair catch it at about the 32-yard line, maybe the 31.
Good punt. Good punt.
With 4 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the ball game, Elberta's going to take over at the 31-yard line. Let's take a quick break. Elberta 30, Satsuma 3. You're listening to the Warrior Sports Network.
Win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in our education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the field and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. This is a public service message from the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Baldwin County Victory Polaris is your one-stop shop for new Polaris ATV, UTV, slingshot roadsters, and great selection of motorcycles. The new owners are excited to bring our products and services to the Gulf Coast. Come see our huge selection of new and used inventory, and we take trade-ins too. You name it, we take it. Visit or call our dealership today for the best sales, service, parts, and financing for motorsports vehicles in Alabama. Baldwin County Victory Polaris, Loxley, Alabama.
A little bit of celebrating going on over there on the Elberta sideline. It's good to see our guys' spirits up, having fun over there. I know Coach is proud of the kids for the way they played tonight. He said to me yesterday, this is a game we got to win, and I want to win it convincingly, and that's absolutely what we've done. Here we go. We take over 1st and 10, 4.5. We got a false start there. Looks like we might have some of our subs out in the game, getting them some action. And we got a false start there, I think. I see Briar Ulrich, wide receiver number 9, out here in the flat, trying to look across the field. John, I can see him because he's the closest one to me. Let's see what we have. We'll try to figure it out after this play. Here's a high snap. Here's a handoff up the middle, up to the 30-yard line. Caleb Osler with the carry.
I see Austin Straley in for the offensive line out there at tackle. Trying to see if there are any other substitutions there.
John, I got to say this. It's about a year ago, almost a year ago. It's next week we had our hurricane, and I was working on my house, and Caleb Osler was in my neighborhood, and he helped me rewire my air conditioning box on the side of the house. And I think about that. I don't know. We're about 1 year away from that, and good to see him get some good carries tonight. He's up over the 35 to the 36 on 2nd down. As the clock ticks away, 3.5 minutes away, Elberta going to get their first win of the season. Most importantly, they're going to go to 1-1 in Alabama High School Class 5A Region 1.
3rd and 6.
Pick up their first win of the season. In at quarterback for Elberta is number 2, Benjamin Cozone. He's basically taking the air out of the ball and giving Hunter Powers a break. I think we must have called timeout. We did. So, John, let's talk about the rest of the game. We got 3 minutes to go. We got subs in the game. We got a new quarterback in. Got some new receivers, new linemen, trying to get some of our younger guys some work. We're looking forward to another important game next Friday night. When you look at Region 1, Class 5A Region 1, Coach McDaniel has said this. Up at the top, you've got St. Paul's, you've got Faith Academy. Traditionally, you've got UMS Wright. I mentioned a few minutes ago that UMS Wright and St. Paul's were playing just across the way and they're locked in a 17-13 battle in the third quarter.
Wow.
UMS Wright has come back and taken the lead on them. Traditionally, you've got Faith Academy, St. Paul's, UMS Wright that have been traditional powerhouses. And then you've got that fourth slot that's always up for grabs for a playoff berth between Elberta, Satsuma, BC Rain, and LaFleur. And those games are critical if you want to make the playoffs. So next Friday night is going to be a big game when we travel back to Mobile to take on BC Rain. Here we go. Third down. Quarterback keeper. Cozone comes toward us, and he slides down. Oh, that's Hunter Powers back in the game, who slides down at about the 45.
Quarterback Hunter Powers keeps the ball. There's a penalty on the play.
Penalty comes flying in late. I'm not sure what that may get us for holding out here in the flat. I don't know. Yep, holding, illegal use of the hands against Elberta. So that play's going to come back. He was wide open. He's kind of slid down. I think maybe our receiver right here in front of us might have had a hold of a jersey to give him a little bit of extra room.
I'll say on that handoff, he had the defense fooled. He had me fooled too. I was looking at our running back coming out of the left side of the backfield, and Hunter circled back around, and he was pretty much on his own.
McGill-Tulane beat Gulf Shores tonight 14-0. Fairhope is beating Foley 38-10. And Spanish Fort beat Robertsdale 38-7. Here we go, third down and about 6. Big hole. It looked like Caleb Osler coming off that left guard. He gets tripped up though and falls at about the 39. And that's going to bring up a fourth down for Elberta. 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Is that a fourth down over there? Yeah, I think we'll probably just run the ball. Fourth down and about, we'll call it 3. We're going to pooch kick it. Hunter's going to kick it. And he boots it away, and the ball's going to bounce out to 35 and takes a bad bounce for us, but we down the ball at about the 39-yard line with 2 minutes and 1 second to go. Satsuma will take over first down.
Talking about looking forward to these next few weeks here. Of course, we do have a long road stretch. Next week, we're going to be at BC Rain, playing right off of Dauphin Island Parkway, just close to downtown Mobile. BC Rain beat Satsuma. About a similar score as to we're leading now tonight.
Big game next week. We need to build on this, keep improving, and get ready for next Friday night. 2 minutes to go here. Stanley's still the quarterback. He's just going to do the running back dive right off right guard. And he's dropped at the 41.
Ball handed off to number 17, Zach Lamar.
That's number 17, Zach Lamar. He's a freshman, getting a carry. And the clock's ticking away. That'll be second down and 7. Hand off again up the middle. And Lamar's dropped at about the 43. That's a pickup of 2.
Here's a Satsuma player who is down. Looks like he's cramped up a little bit. His teammates are trying to help him stretch it out.
That Elberta band over there is just playing away. They stopped here because we got an injured player. But it sure is fun to win. And good to see the kids over there having a good time. All the Elberta players are taking a knee, as we have an injured Satsuma player on the field who's being tended to by the medical staff. Hate to see any injuries here at a game that's been over for a while. Both teams just trying to run the clock out and get out of here and move on to next week. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll get a good update on this injured player. Elberta 30, Satsuma 3.
For over 15 years, our family has relied on Booby's Garage for all our car repair needs. From air conditioning repair to just the basic oil changes, Booby's Garage offers a variety of services to keep your family vehicle running safely on the road.
Booby's Garage is located at 30135 US 98, right in the heart of Elberta. Stop by for all of your auto repair needs. You can give them a call at 251-961-1686. That's 251-961-1686. We're proud to have Booby's Garage as a sponsor of the Warrior Sports Network.
46 seconds to go in the ball game. Stanley with a quarterback keeper around left end. It was good to see number 17, Zach Lamar, run off the field after his injury. And Stanley runs the ball for a first down. With 46 seconds to go, this ball game is over with. Elberta will move to 1-3, 1-1 in Class 5A Region 1. And Satsuma will move to 0-3 on the season. Did we jump off sides?
We jumped off sides.
Well, a good win, solid playing by our guys, but I'm sure Coach McDaniel will have a word or two about that. Finished it off right, guys. Let's go. Coach McDaniel got his hands on his hips over there. Clock is going to start. 36, 35, 34. Satsuma is going to hand the ball. There's Lamar again back in the game. Good for him. He's down to the 40. That's enough for a first down with 24 seconds to go. Satsuma doesn't have to snap it again. They can just let the clock run out. And that way we don't have to worry about anybody getting hurt. Looks like they're going to run one more play, though. Clock says 15 seconds to go. Lamar with the give. And he's down inside the 35 to the 34, and that'll be the last play of the game. Elberta keeps Satsuma out of the end zone tonight. It only gives up a field goal. And we win the game 30-3. That Warrior band is playing over there. And Elberta Warrior team is celebrating, jumping up and down, high-fiving. Coach McDaniel is making his way across the field. Shake hands with the Satsuma coach. And I know our guys. He told me yesterday, he said, after we win tomorrow night, we're going to have a lot of fun all the way back to Elberta. Maybe he'll stop by Dreamland Ribs and get him a couple of plates of ribs to eat on the way home. I keep talking about that, John, because that's where we ate on the way up tonight. Ain't nothing like them nowhere, right?
That's right. That's right. I was certainly looking forward to that as we were coming out to Satsuma tonight. Proud of the way our boys played tonight. They played disciplined as those whistles were ending some plays. Good to see our guys playing with some sportsmanship tonight as the teams are shaking hands at midfield.
A little bit different this year in that the guys are able to line up all the way across the field and kind of give each other a high five across the way. Last year, remember, because of COVID protocols, they were all waving at each other and not able to intermingle, but we're glad to see the guys shaking hands. And Elberta is going to head down here to the south end zone with Coach McDaniel, and he's going to give them a pep talk before they get on the bus and head back to Elberta. Elberta with a big win tonight, a much-needed win. Practice this week with a sense of urgency. The kids understood the importance of this game, and they came tonight and played with a lot of heart and a lot of fight, and they get their first win and their first region win of the season as we defeat the Sampson Gators 30-3. Next Friday night, join us at 6:30 for the pregame show. Kickoff will be at 7 p.m. We appreciate all of you that have joined us online tonight. We've had a great group of people with us on YouTube and a great group on our radio station. We hope the broadcast came through clear for you tonight. You're able to get some good shots. We hope the guys will be able to enjoy the game tonight when they get home or watching on their phone with their families or whatever. We're glad to be able to provide this for the kids. The Satsuma band is playing the alma mater of their school. Our guys are standing out at midfield showing respect toward them until that finishes. Great job by both of the bands. And now the Elberta Warriors are running over to our sideline to celebrate with our band. What a great sight that is for those kids. Man, they've lifted and they've ran and they've sweated and they've been coached and they put in a lot of work. And now they're going to get to enjoy our alma mater with our band. Let's listen in before we sign off tonight. Gonna be a fun bus ride home for those kids tonight. Congratulations. The Elberta Warriors defeat the Satsuma Gators 30-3. John, any thoughts as we sign off tonight?
Right off the bat, that first opening kickoff, Holden Crook took to the house, and that really set up the stage for the night. Man, Hunter Powers with that rushing touchdown, had a long pass, 27-yard pass to Tyshawn Washington. Nick Thrift in there on a good run as well. Brandon Williams has been kicking pretty good for us, and he continued to do so tonight, adding on some extra points and a field goal. Good to see our offense out moving this weekend, and certainly we're looking forward to next week against BC Rain down in Mobile.
Thank you for listening tonight. Let's not forget this weekend, tomorrow, what tomorrow means to us as Americans. Let's remember on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, those that have lost their lives and those that are fighting even tonight to defend our freedom so these kids can enjoy getting on the field and doing what they did tonight. We appreciate all our men and women who serve in our military, and we remember you and we thank you tonight for your sacrifice for us. I'm Tim Coleman, been joined by John Vickers, Nathan Duckworth on the control panel, James Baldwin on the camera work tonight. We've enjoyed being with you. We sign off with a big win. Elberta 30, Satsuma 3. Good night, everybody. You've been listening to the Warrior Sports Network.